I've been feeling so.
I'm just gonna start out using this glue stick to block out the ends of my eyebrow. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do it on my right eyebrow because I am right-handed. Just gonna brush through the eyebrow so it stays the way I want it to. And I'm just gonna put this glue stick down and I'm gonna focus it at the end of the eyebrow. When you do this, just make sure that the glue stick you're using is non-toxic and safe for kids and, you know, all that good stuff. Sometimes if your glue stick tends to crumble or break up or just clump up like that, just use a makeup remover on a piece of cotton and just wipe it away. The reason it does that is either because you have an oily residue left on your face and the glue reacts with that and it can't attach and it just kind of clumps up. It could also be because the glue stick is not warm enough. Okay, so it has dried pretty nicely. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing better. I'm just gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer because this is the most high coverage concealer that I have. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. I'm gonna pick it up on this flat eyeliner brush. That's real skinny. And then I'm just gonna staple that on right where I want the slit to be. And do this more thin than you think you want it to be, trust me. Something like that. You can kind of wiggle your brush into it so you really coat every hair. Once you're happy with how the slit looks, we're just going to go in and use the rest of that concealer just to carve out the brows a little bit, a tiny bit, just so that that slit has something to blend into. It might look a bit rough right where you put down the concealer, but we're gonna clean that up with some brow products. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye with the concealer just so it matches. I'm just gonna use this brow pencil from Primark. It's in the shade Dark. Just gonna brush up my hairs a little bit. Try not to lift them over there where you put down the slit, because you know. It's just the jump blows, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah. Woke up at 11 o'clock, I ain't got no. Next, I'm gonna use the brow blade from Urban Decay. I am in the shade Neutral Nana, and this is a bit lighter than my brow color, and I'm gonna use this to really give myself a tail at the end. When you kind of look from far away, you can see that sometimes it looks different and you can just go in and tweak it the way you want. Lastly, I'm just gonna put in some Gimme Brow to make my eyes really feathery and stand up and last all day. Back up. That's the game you gon' get if you step up. Messed up while I've been and done. Okay, moving on to face, I'm gonna use my J1 Jelly Pack as primer. Yeah, it, again, feels like I'm putting glue on my face. Be careful of your eyebrows. Yeah, see that? That's sticky. For foundation, I'm going to use the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade Warm Nude. From the school, so I woke up at 11 o'clock. I ain't got no job. What the hell should I do today? This feel like some mouth. Just gonna blend that foundation into my eye concealer that I put down to make it look more cohesive. I don't recommend using this kind of sponge for this. I would use one of those really small ones that, you know, the ones that Beauty Blender did in Real Technique, where everybody was just like, who buys this? This is so weird. This is what they're for. This is perfect for that. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just to set this down a little bit. I kind of want it to look matte. I'm gonna brush this lightly across my eyebrows as well, just to set down that glue and everything and the concealer and all that good jazz, and I'll do it on the other eyebrow just to even it out in case it changes the color.
Go get my coffee. I need my coffee. I need my caffeine. I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee.
Just like over here, please go over here, please. Just lean it. Oh, goodness, come to me.
Just did something really quick on my eyes. I used the shade Editorial, Custom, and Opal from this Morphe palette at 15N. Okay, so I quickly just put on some lashes and some eyeliner. These are from Kiss, and they're in the style Poise. And now I'm just going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm using the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm using the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula in the shade Bronze. I'm using Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. I'm just going to use the Merry Luminizer from the Balm. Remember this? I'm going to set this using the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Finishing Spray. For lips, I'm going to start with the CYO contour stick, and I'm just going to contour around my lip line. Just going to blend that out. Then I'm going to go over it with the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Bernini. So this is the finished look, guys, with a nose ring, because, you know, why not? If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!